Let's talk about some of the common challenges we see in e-learning development and how to overcome them. So, creating an online course sounds exciting. You take your expertise, you package it into lessons, and boom, people start learning from you. Except it's really never that simple. So, between content overload, engagement struggle, tech headaches, course creators often hit roadblocks that slow them down or worse, makes them want to quit. But don't worry. So I want to break down the most common e-learning challenges and talk about how you can overcome them like a pro. All right. Number one is content overload. So this is the people that are out there like, I have so much to teach, and I just want to put it all in there. Have you ever tried cramming everything you know into one little bucket of information? It's really hard. You end up with hours and hours and hours of content, but no clear direction. Your people are left overwhelmed, it's exhausting, and maybe they never complete your program. So the fix is trim the fat. First of all, think of it as need to know versus nice to know content. Give them the need to know content. Use the transformational rule. So it basically only keep content that directly helps students achieve their course goals. The rest of the fluff, it's not needed at this time, okay? Break it into phases. So if your course feels too big, consider splitting it into like a series instead, or 3 parts, or a level 1, 2, and 3. Let people work through it and have those wins. So think about like a mastering SEO course. So it might be too broad, but you could break it down into SEO for beginners, advanced SEO strategy. So it becomes more digestible. And as people have wins, they want to continue on through learning. When people don't have wins, they just want to stop and give up, and they're like, it doesn't work. So we want to keep them winning through every little part of your course. Okay, the next one is challenge number 2, keeping learners engaged. The fact is that 90% of online learners don't finish courses, okay? And this is from Harvard Business Review. They did a big study, but most of it comes because a lot of courses feel like they're reading an online textbook or somebody's just lecturing at them. So the fix for this is think about making your course interactive. Add quizzes, challenge, discussion forums, add games, add opportunities to be able to do things in a little bit different way. Use storytelling. So take those real world examples that you have to make that content more engaging. So instead of just telling them, tell them through a story. And I'll say, I'm going to back up to this one. When you look at TEDx speakers, oftentimes they're teaching you something, but they're doing it through telling you this incredible story. That's how they draw people in and keep people hooked. Next is mix it up. Use videos, infographics, live Q&As, gamifications to keep things fresh. So instead of like, hey, watch this 30-minute lecture, watch this 5-minute video, and then they can go into the community and have a discussion about that thing that they just participated in. Challenge 3, tech and platform issues. Okay. Have you ever spent hours trying to fix a broken video or a glitchy quiz? So I know tech problems frustrate both you and your learners. I know they frustrate me when they happen. But when you're looking at it, I want you to think about not trying to pick some platform that's so big and robust and has all of these amazing things in it, but that you're not going to use because it's going to be frustrating for you. So choose an easy to use platform. We have some other videos and tutorials on some platforms, but some of our favorites are LearnWorld, ThriveEpic. We have a lot of Kajabi fans out there, but there's a lot of different platforms that you can use based on where you're at. If you're looking for high-level analytics, you might look at like Talent LMS, as a platform. So there's a lot of different places you can go based on your need. But test everything before you launch. Run a beta test with real users. Ask someone to go through it. If you have a team of people, ask them to go through it and test all the buttons. And you can offer some tech support. So just not meaning that you have to sit behind a computer, but providing some simple tutorials for students who are struggling with navigation, how to use and how to make the most out of the platform. Where do they access all of the content? So a simple how to use this course video can save you from answering hundreds of tech-related emails and having a place for like frequently asked questions. Challenge number 4 is low course completion rates. When students aren't finishing your course, it's often because they're not getting the results that they want. Your course in general probably gets them the results that they want, right? If they do it, because that's why you've created it. But the thing is to fix this, you have to set very clear milestones. So this is like guiding learners with very structured steps but small steps, so that when they finish some steps, they're like, wow, I got a win. I want to keep going to the next thing. I want to go to the next thing. I want to go to the next thing. You can also help send reminders and motivational emails. So, automate it, set it up so that it messages them if they haven't been in the course in a while. If it messages them to say, hey, you're doing a good job, or they just got through a tough lesson, like, how can you help motivate them so they're like, wow, they noticed, I'm really excited, or yeah, I forgot about that program. I've been really busy. I want to go back into it. Next up is create accountability. Add a community, live coaching, progress tracking, right? Different things that you can do to help students stay engaged and stay on track. So Duolingo, it keeps users engaged with, like, they have streaks and badges and daily reminders. So for people who are motivated by leaderboards, and not everyone is, it's a great thing for people to be in there. When you have an app, it can send reminders like, hey, don't forget to do this today. Spend your 5 minutes learning, or, whatever that is. All right, challenge number 5, the last one, is struggling to market and sell the course. So you built it and no one's buying. All right, so think about, even before you build it, let's talk about this one. Work on pre-selling your course. It validates demand before you're even creating it. And when you have people in there, then they're paying you to build the program, which is really exciting to make money to build this thing, because sometimes it can be very tedious in getting it done. Leverage testimonials. So social proof sells. So use the testimonials of your clients to be like, hey, you're doing good work. And by the way, I know of a person who does amazing video testimonies. If you want their information, they can do them for you. They're amazing. Let me know and I'll drop that to you. Use content marketing. So you share insights on LinkedIn or YouTube or blogs or wherever that you're at to be able to get the word out there, and work on your email list, right? Work on those funnel building things so that you have an audience to build, but don't wait until you're done building the course to then try to do all of these strategies. A lot of these things take time, and you need to do it ahead of time so that when your course is built, you're ready to go. Okay. So with that, for these final thoughts is, I just want you to know that every challenge does have a solution, and online courses are not always easy to create, but the rewards are worth it. So remember, trim the content, keep the learners engaged, keep your tech simple, right? So that you can get it done, and market it smartly. Okay. The best course creators don't quit when they hit a challenge, they adapt, and we don't want to see you quit. So let's talk about, what's the biggest challenge you're facing right now in e-learning or creating your first online program or online course. Let's chat in the comments and see how we can help you get over that challenge.